Hello. There is no such thing as a coincidence. The fact that you are watching this video means you are energetically aligned with me and this message. This is Metal Brews, and I am Ben, and I am here to stagger through this life somehow and try and figure it all out with you. You and me, we're gonna figure this out. We're wayward little creatures, doing the best we can, I guess. It's been a month, and yeah, shit happens. I got a beer. It's called Shorts Brew Soft Parade. It's a fruit ale brewed with blueberries, raspberries, strawberries, and blackberries. I didn't even read this in order. 7.5% alcohol by volume. I'm not going to bother to pour this into anything. I'm just going to drink it out of the can because it's that kind of a beer. You can even tell. Look at our friend lounging there. This is absolutely just a summer can sipper. It's good and fine. I'm not in love with it. I don't dislike it. It's a beer that I have in my possession to drink. What's new with you? Olav, what's up? So I've got a dozen pieces of mail to open today, so we're gonna dive right in after we put on a tape. Today's tape, we're gonna listen to the first one at least is Oclith. This I believe came out Transylvanian Tapes. It's just 2 songs. It's an EP called Obscure Heresies, but they're long songs. This is some gross ass doom, like we like. So let's do that. Let's throw on some Obscure Heresies by Oclith, and I'll start opening some mail and talking about beer and talking to you. What's going on in your lives? Boy, in fact, before I even open the mail, I got so much cool shit to show you. First off, I can't really play any of these tapes on here because I feel like I'll get hit with the copyright warning. But we're celebrating local record stores. So I went there. My birthday was about a month ago, which is part of why I was offline. I didn't really want to be on YouTube on my birthday. Not that I did anything, but so I went to this 2 stores. One of them's around the corner from me, and it's called Deep Cuts, and it's all used. And so I got the Go-Go's Greatest Hits, Gash by Fetus, Darkest Days by Stabbing Westward. I can feel your judgment from here, but I don't care. Pigface, Welcome to Mexico, asshole. It's so nice when they don't even put the asshole on it. So you buy it and you open it, and then inside you get the asshole. And then, of course, the soundtrack to The Crow. Fucking sick, right? So I grabbed those because they rule. I think it was only it wasn't expensive. It was like $20. I also went to my other favorite local record and comic shop, got Paper Girls 1 and 2. Really cool comic. I'm now doomed to buy the whole series because it's amazing. This shop that I got this stuff that's called Final Fantasy. And I also got 3 different records by the band Brainiac. Got their classic Electroshock for President EP. As well as 2 recent, these were for Record Store Day, and I didn't even know they existed because I don't give a fuck about Record Store Day, but collections of singles, covers, and never before released B-sides plus a live show on this one. And this one is just a bunch of outtake tapes. So you can tell I haven't even opened these yet, but I'm really excited to listen to them when I can. Yeah, this tape is super grim. I'm gonna type in the band's name here. In fact, I'm gonna do one better. Get their Bandcamp link and post that in here for you all. Hell yeah! There we go. So there we are. I've posted the link in the live chat as well as you can see it below. TransylvanianTapes.bandcamp.com. Fucking sick. And James, who runs Transylvanian Tapes, is the eternal homie. Love you, James. Uh, so yeah, those are some things I got recently in the real world. But mail is also part of the real world, and I've got so much of it, a frightening amount. I don't even know what to open first. I have 12 packages because I'm an idiot. Yeah, here we go. Let's start with since we're doing a Bay Area metal label here. This one came from also from the Bay Area. This is from Asafal. I have more than 12 packages. I forgot. I have two more over here. Asafal Winter Productions. I don't know how to say it, but sick label. I've been supporting them since day one. That's not a brag. That's a statement of love that we're here 8 years later or so together, and I'm still into what they're doing. So, do you ever catch me sounding like an elitist or any of that shit? Let me know. That's never my goal, but sometimes I use the wrong words. So this tape fucking rules. Rishi, Wreche. All my dreams came true. It is piano, drums, and synthesizers, and no stringed instruments. Well, I guess there's like the strings inside a piano, but you know, there's like piano black metal, and it's fucking great. It's really, really cool. It's really beautiful, interesting, really moving stuff. And then this one I've only listened to once, so I can't speak to it the same way. But I was instantly fascinated. This is Sun Through Eyelids and Guan Yin. It's a split tape between two really good artists. I enjoyed it the first time I listened, and I bet I'm going to enjoy it even more now that I have it on cassette here at home. Asafal Winter Productions has just really dazzled me since day one, as well as their sub-label, Psalm 88, which is not, the 88 is not a shady Nazi thing. It's, I think, actually a psalm, but I don't know. I was raised Jewish and I'm an atheist, so I really couldn't tell you. But my buddy who runs the label is like very, very anti-fascist. So, you know. Anyway, Asafal Winter Productions. This is one of the coolest releases of the year, and it wouldn't surprise me if this one grows pretty strongly on me as well. So that's one package, and we're already off to a super sick start. Sick. I love to say sick. Because I am sick. I've got diseases. Well, one disease. I don't need to have more than one. One is enough. Let's see. What's another cool package to open? I have all these cool packages. I'm trying to get them in some sort of an order, but it doesn't really matter, I guess. Here we go. This one is from Big Bovine Industrial Wastes. The cool thing about mail is if you order something on the internet, they have to send you mail. Otherwise, you get your money back. These are not freebies, most of them. I think there's one package in here that came to me for free. The rest of this is stuff that I got. It's over a month's worth of mail, and also I had a birthday, so I had a little extra money to spend on a couple treats for myself. So okay, this one, Big Bovine Industrial Waste. It's a one-man operation out of Minneapolis, Minnesota. A place that I've been assured exists. Never been to Minnesota, but I've met people from there, and they seem like kindly folk, uh, including this person, this sweet fellow who runs this. And he put out this tape as him. This tape is called "Dreaming Machine." Oh, this title! A dull ache you call existence. It's very much that sort of majestic, atmospheric black metal. Really beautiful. I think the artist himself said that somebody said it reminded him of Luster, and it is very much in that vein. Let's take a look. Let's see. I'm going to the Bandcamp to post this link. There we go. bigbovine.bandcamp.com. Lots of great stuff. I've enjoyed everything that this very talented, beautiful, compassionate individual has released. Yeah, lots of really cool black metal. Some interesting kind of outsider punk if you like a spastic stuff like Devo. Really, really cool. This tape, I believe the proceeds are going somewhere, right? Let's look. That's right. The proceeds from this one are going to fund a vinyl release of something, but most of the stuff on this label is going to charity for a sexual assault charity. So doing good stuff in the community. Yeah, can't speak highly enough. Maybe that's the next tape I'll play. Isn't this rad? I really enjoy this. This is what I'm here for. Love some good nasty doom. You can use it for mail something we got, like a gift. I mean, the mail is just a service, as far as I know, out here. But yeah. Okay. What's next? What is next? I know. You can hear a stack of letters falling off the top of this small package because I had been so expertly balanced. This one came from my dear friend Ian. Ian has been featured on this channel before as one of my interview guests. He performs as a lot of different bands, including the Astronaut King. Oh my god, I feel so stupid right now. The Astronaut King. What's his other band? Oh, Satan's Basement. He's got a project with some friends called Wolf Tread. DJ Fartbot, because we're mature here. Lots of projects. There's no Tropical Pine Fruits. Ian's always making music, basically, and it's good. Eric, it's good to see you. How are you doing? I'm opening like a dozen pieces of mail. So this one, this is cool. This is the newest Astronaut King album, No Savior from the Sky. It has like sun-bleached guitar instrumentals. Dude is like music for you can kind of see that deserty theme. It's not like Kaya's. It's but it is kind of in a way too. There's some of that. It's like you're melting in the sun. Maybe you're on the surface of the sun. I don't even know. But yeah, Ian makes cool stuff as the Astronaut King. And look at these stickers too. Look at that. It's a cool sticker. Dude, yeah, no, it's good to see you. I don't do this often anymore because I don't have a lot to share. and my health isn't great, but I try to be on sometimes. I'm gonna probably do a lot more pre-filmed things soon, just because my body sucks, and that's easier to control. But yeah, and also I'll start doing more live stuff when I have people to interview again. Also, look at this. This is the coolest. I mean, it's not as cool as the tape, but still, a bunch of Final Fantasy trading cards that he sent me. Look at that, Final Fantasy. You know me. You know I love Final Fantasy. I know that I saw the Final Fantasy Spirits Within movie at some point, but it's not like I remember anything about it. Uh, I think I saw it in theaters when it came out in like 2001. I was 14, and now I'm 34. So I don't have a lot of memories. I mean, I remember being 14, but I'm not going to remember what it was like to see a certain movie I saw the summer of my 14th birthday. I'm sure it was great. Actually, if I recall, everybody hated that movie, but I think I liked it because I'm me, and I like everything. I don't really ever dislike shit. I'm too posy for that. Uh, take a look. Take a look. Oh right, I gotta turn off Discord. It's gonna make noise in this. There we go. Yeah, this we're having a great day already. Wow, everything is turning out wonderfully. I love my life. It's hot in my room, and I don't care. Uh, okay, this next package, look at it, it's nice and big. This one came all the way from Los Angeles from Death Bomb Arc. You may recall some months ago I got a Death Bomb Arc package with the Pumpkin Witch record, and my Pumpkin Witch record isn't in great shape. It was like bent in half, but I don't care. I supported Pumpkin Witch and I supported a cool label. You've seen me get bad mail before. That's USPS's fault, not the labels. Uh, this looks like it's in great shape, and I can't wait to show you what's in it. Because I got some cassette tapes, as I'm sure that you're surprised to know that I, of all people, am getting cassette tapes. It's a problem. And like, it'll be like, oh yeah, for $5 you can get this digital album, or for $7 you can get the tape. And it's like, well, that's only $2 more, and then I have the tape. Never mind the fact that I have to use my tape deck to actually play a tape and all this effort, and I have to have space to store it, and suddenly it's a fucking thing. And then suddenly I have more tapes than I know what to do with. But I love them because they're my tapes. Uh, Look at that. Death Bomb Arc stickers. I'm going to put these on things. Uh, Death Bomb Arc's been doing a really cool thing. I don't know if it's the label or the band, because I'm so prepared. Every month this year, I think it's every month, the band My Heart and Inverted Flame is putting out a new release on Bandcamp, and so far they've been really, really good. The couple that I've heard, I mean, it's if you guys remember Aquarius Records, cult record store, Andy Connor from that is, and from the bands, King Eider, Common Eider, etc., etc. He's doing that's his project. He's on percussion, and there's somebody else doing synths. Really, really cool kind of drone metal stuff. But that's not what I got here. Although I just wanted to throw that out because that's Death Bomb family related, and we love and respect Death Bomb for being an eclectic label after my own heart. An Inverted Flame. So I got 3 sick tapes today. I don't even know which one to show you first. It's so cool. Here, I'll show you White Boy Scream first. This is Bakunawa. I hope I got the pronunciation right. I really want to be respectful there. White Boy Scream is a solo artist, I believe, from Los Angeles, named Michaela Tobin. She performs beautiful and terrifying vocal noise. Basically, like has she's got the most beautiful singer, most beautiful voice, and also really really scary demon voice, and she uses both of them to incredible effect. She just absolutely haunting work. I saw a live White Boy Scream performance on on the internet earlier this year, and it was just it was all with just a microphone and a looper. Uh, so cool! I cannot speak highly enough about this project. Uh, I'm thinking about getting a shirt that has this same design on it, but I've been getting so many shirts, and I'm trying to make sure that I'm not being foolish. And also, you know, it, it could be interesting to have conversations about something that says "White Boy Scream" on it. Could be interesting. Could be good. Maybe I need to do that. Uh, but yeah, so can't speak highly enough. I think this is one of those things where it's like I first heard her work last year, and quickly on my list of artists that I am absolutely obsessively keeping an eye on because I wanna watch that star rise. That's it. Want to see that success because that's what's happening. I mean, I don't think that White Boy Scream is performing within a form that is going to lead to like commercial radio play or anything. But I do think that for people who like interesting, challenging, experimental music, you're gonna love it. And I think more and more people are gonna be aware, take note. How could you not when something is so good? Okay, that was nice. I believe that that's just a one-sided tape, or that it's the program repeats, because it's only 2 songs, and it was about 2 song lengths there just now. Yeah. Um, so what are we gonna play next? Maybe I'll play one of the tapes that I just took out, huh? Right, I said I was gonna play the Dreaming Machine tape from Big Bovine. Time for some beauty. Not that that wasn't beautiful in its own way, but this is beautiful, beautiful. This is a pretty short tape too. Next from my Death Bomb Arc package is Psychic Graveyard with a Bluebird Vacation. I don't know how to describe this project, but I love it. I think throwing genres at it is bad, and throwing members of is bad. This is a band that you could easily members of, and you'd be like, "Wow, I've heard of that," or maybe even I like that. But rather than that, I'll say it is rooted in the punk tradition by being so much more than punk. It's kind of in the same way that that band who I'm obsessed with, Blue Anxiety, is inherently punk, but it's so much to call them that is reductive. You've got it feels like you've just like digested all these different musical influences from punk to hip hop to industrial to grind, noise grind, weird, just electronics. You just throw everything in there, and just whatever comes out, you're left with, and it's not easily described, but it's really really cool and beautiful. And again, you probably listen to or would like to say you've listened to bands that dudes that these folks were in before this. But so you should also listen to this. Look up Psychic Graveyard. In fact, I'll make it easy for you. There we go. I've listened to this recently enough that it's just shown up on my Bandcamp thing. Oh, I love it. One of the first review on Bandcamp says this gives me a headache, and I mean that in the most complimentary way. So there's that. That is the link to the Psychic Graveyard album. Really good. They just put up a new one for pre-order too, because this one's from like 2019. Oh no, 2020. Wow, they're just on top of it. Um, but I'll also drop the link to White Boy Scream because you need that. You need to hear that. It's so cool. You're gonna love it. I know it. There you go. And these both came out around the same time last year, about a year ago at this point. I just took my time getting to them because I'm doing it on my own. So that is the link to the White Boy Scream album, Bacchanala. It's phenomenal. Could not recommend highly enough. And finally, we have definitely the one winning my favorite album title, Intentionally Decapitated Police Officer by THX 1312. Uh, we love this. This is like grind, breakcore, chaos, uh, samples out the ass, just very, very strong anti-cop stuff. There's one song that if you're goth like me at heart, you'll recognize the sample from immediately because it's a legend. I'm not going to tell you what it is because again, I want you to do the research yourself and hear the whole thing rather than point you to one tiny point of reference that you can then hone in on. I think that always sucks because then that becomes your takeaway, and I want you to have your own experience of it. And again, let me pull this up so you can hear it yourself. I love it so much. And what? Okay, right. This. Just like if you've ever enjoyed gabber or breakcore or any of those kind of more chaotic branches of electronic sample-based music that have more in common with almost grind music than with the dance world, you're gonna love it, like I do, like I love you. I love you. I love THX 1312, and again, I'm thinking about getting a shirt with that on it, just also because I'd love to have conversations with people about my shirt about decapitating a cop. They also have a tape called "I Have an Alibi. I Was Out Killing Cops." So uh, in case you're wondering what the stance is on cops, we don't like them. You know, I personally don't think I'm going to be hurting anybody ever or killing anybody ever because I shouldn't need to explain why I'm not going to kill somebody, but I like art that discusses that. Again, I don't need to explain myself. You already know. If you are here, you already know what I am about, who I am. What do you think of this? It's pretty cool, huh? Again, it's a shorts, brew, soft parade. It's fine. The berries don't make it sugary, but I'm not sure if I. It's still maybe a little for me in a way. So let's see. That one was away from the world of metal. Let's open a metal one then. This one came from Colloquial Sound Recordings. Uh, I've we are now at the point where I'm a decade in with my support of this label. Damien Master, the man who runs it. And in my typical fashion with his releases, I haven't listened to these. Wanted to wait. So my first experience is going to be hearing this on tape. So we have both the new. Damien has had a series of tapes now called Honey Hole. We're on Honey Hole 3 at this point. So this is the third Honey Hole tape. You can tell it's the third because it says 3. It's just released under his name, Damien Master. I'm very excited to see what this will be like. The other two have been wonderful. And then the most recent tape from A Pregnant Light, which is the band that got me driven to the label in the first place. This one is called I Licked It, Now It's Mine. Hell of a title. Couldn't possibly imagine there being a double meaning to a name like that. No chance. Again, dropping the link in there. So this is just to the label's Bandcamp in general. If you want the physical copies, though, you can just cut out the .bandcamp part and just go straight to the .com, and you get a Bandcamp download code with your tape anyway when you order it from the label. So, may as well, right? That's what I do. That's what I prefer, is to get a tape and a code. That riff right there, it's so good. It's like really beautiful but really sad, which is how I like my metal. I love my sad, beautiful metal. For my sad, beautiful life. Everything is sad and beautiful when you are doing the goth thing, which I've been doing since 1989, when my mother bought Pretty Hate Machine by 9 Inch Nails. I was 2. I've been fucking doomed to this life, man. Run while you can. Okay. So I feel like I'm kind of hopscotching around between genres to try and keep it interesting. And you know what? Okay. I don't know what this one is, which has me excited. This came to me from Great Britain. Oh, I think I do know what it is. Oh, this is going to be so cool. I'm going to open that in a minute. I'm going to open this. Am I opening this? Yeah. This is from Black Goat Records. I'm pretty pumped on that. How do I feel about bands that don't do represses? So, like, when their album comes out, there's one pressing and that's that? Conflicted. I think that the artist's vision is important. I also think that if there's no other way to hear an album, like if they don't put it on digital or something, then I also don't feel like I feel like the artist has no right to complain if people pirate it at that point. Because otherwise you're just paying a lot of money to somebody on Discogs or eBay, and that's kind of stupid. Anyway, this is from Black Goat. Dear friends of mine, if you ever bought a Black Metal and Brews shirt, they were printed by Black Goat Records by my friends Dara and John. They have a sick band called Death Stench that I love so much. They make like really cool like black metal noise, drone doom hybrid. Absolutely coolest. Great humans. Great band. I love everything about their music. I love them as people. Uh, so I'm really happy to have mail from them. What on earth is. Okay, so there's a letter in here. I probably won't read that out loud. That's a very sweet note. Uh, Dara sent a very, very sweet note. If you're watching this, Dara, I'll send you a text soon. So we're gonna go to the Black Coat Records Bandcamp so that I can link you to these things. Okay, so right out the gate, this is interesting. This one isn't on their Bandcamp, but it's on their Big Cartel, and you can still get it. So here, first up, this band is called Eat, and the tape is called Death. Eat Death. Look at that. They did it so you can see the emphasis is on eat. It describes it as industrial noise sludge from Kyoto. This is their first American release, filled with filthy noise and heavy riffs. I'm very excited, and the art with like this sort of honeycombing and teeth and what looks to be an infant is very much speaking to my personal aesthetic visually and probably sonically. I mean, again, these are people that I've been in close contact with for 8 or 9 years now and love dearly. So it's no surprise that we're of similar minds. They included this tape by Core, Corps, Core, Live Club Dom, December 2nd, 2018. This one is on the Bandcamp, so I'll drop the link in there. I've heard this one. This is really cool stuff. It's like an hour-long performance. This is the guy from Forpa, if you know them. So that should kind of tell you it's that kind of ritual industrial ambient sort of stuff. So there we go. You can listen to this there. Core. Really, really cool. I haven't listened to it in a minute though, so I'll have to listen to that soon. And then this one, I know we were talking, the label and I, and somehow this is not sold out, and I don't know how it hasn't. This is very exciting, and I did not expect to receive this. This one, thank you so much, Dara, is Gallchrist's tape. Gallchrist is the demo, 2021 demo. It's Vivian Christ from that band Gallhammer. So cool, like dungeon noise, synth, sludge, nightmare sounds. And look at that cool art. I'm even gonna take off this beautiful little wrapping here, just so that we can show you the art without the glare, because it's really cool. There's only 50 copies of this tape, and one of them is in my hand. So if that sounds like something you'd like to hear, and again, if you're watching my channel, it probably is, you should really, really check this out. Like go get it. Go get it soon. I love that art so much. Those witches look like they're having such a good time. That's like definitely maybe the best album art of 2021 so far. Yeah, let me know what you think. It might be. It might be. Maybe. Okay, so that was Dreaming Machine, being so cool, so beautiful. My dream machine boy. Love you so much, my friend. I'll let you know that I filmed this later. And I believe this is actually a 2-person band, but yeah. But I know my buddy did some considerable amount of the work on that. So yeah, that's some real cool stuff. What kind of music do we want to listen to now? I've pulled out so many cool tapes of so many different genres. Let's keep things interesting. Let's listen to that one of those tapes that I just pulled out of here. We're gonna listen to White Boy Scream so that you can hear how cool. I believe the A side of the tape is just one song, and then the B side is a few shorter songs. So maybe we'll just listen to the A side. Yeah, the A side is just a piece entitled Bakunawa, and the B side is 4 songs. So it's like maybe 18-minute long piece, 20-minute piece. Now, I'm gonna look this up because I don't want to get it wrong on the tradition she's drawing from. Okay, so her heritage is of the Philippines. So this is rooted in that legacy, and also in the trauma of colonialism. So we love to look at this stuff, dismantling it all. And, yeah, it's gonna be sick as hell. Again, I love this album. I love her voice. I love her work. She's talented. I guess, yeah. So, just came all the way from the UK to make its way to me. And I found this after my friend Andy Curtis Brignall of UK Black Metal at Kaina said this might be his favorite release of the year. So Andy, thank you, because this is really incredible. This is Stuart Chalmers. And it's called Suiking Kutsu. I have a friend that actually speaks Japanese. If you're watching this, don't judge me. I'm sure I have more than one friend that speaks Japanese, but I have one friend who's helped me translate that I know of. But anyway, yeah, that's the name. Now this tape is all recordings of this water in this cave full of rocks at different times of year, different degrees of precipitation. It's really beautifully assembled. You never know how something is going to hit you, and my initial listen to it, I wasn't terribly sure how to feel. I thought it was an interesting notion, and I didn't take it much further than that. And then there was I gave it a revisit because I just kept feeling curious about it, and it sat differently. And obviously it's not just the sound of water hitting rocks. It's there's different instruments, tools rather, placed throughout. So like it says here, using tin cans, a kettle, saucepans, a dustbin lid, metal food bowls, etc. So I think that makes for a really interesting listen. I think it's really beautiful, and each song on this is just a date. It's a different date that it was sourced. Pretty cool. This is beautiful. I hope you like this. What music platform is my favorite? I'm gonna be an asshole and say a live concert, but you're asking on the internet. I'm gonna say Bandcamp.com. Chicken nugs. I'm super into it too. I knew you would like this. I feel she's very much in the same sort of tradition as artists like Diamanda Galas or something. And I know that's something that you're into. Yeah, experimental opera. You can't fucking go wrong. And she's so much more than that, but I really, really, really like White Boy Scream. Like, I'm trying to be quiet. I feel like I'm disrespectful sharing with you, even though I know I'm not playing this for you to hear the whole thing, although I want you to. I'm playing this to entice you to look it up yourself. You like it too? Okay, so I linked this one earlier. This is the one. It's White Boy Scream. Bakanawa is the album title. Look in the chat. I put the Bandcamp link up earlier. Let me. I'm gonna go to the website and see. Maybe they even still have the tape in stock. Either way, you can definitely download this from Bandcamp, and you'll love it. You'll be so happy you have this. We'll match. You and me will match. So it looks like the tape might be sold out, but that's okay. You can still download it, and it's still going to sound beautiful. Sorry, I keep looking at my phone because I'm receiving tiny correspondences. They're not important, but I never know if they're important until I look at them. I don't give a shit about today's date, but some people do, and it's nice of them to let me know that they want me to have a good day on any day. That's nice. Thank you for wishing me a good day, if you've ever wished me a good day. So I've been putting this package off for a minute because I wanted to make sure I had some people in here before I opened it. It smells good. This package came to me from San Antonio, Texas, from the store Perform Hexes. It is run by my friend Madeline, who you've probably seen on this channel with me. She was a big part of like the Halloween special last year. I called her on the phone last night. Madeline is one of the most beautiful human beings I've had the pleasure to get to know in the last year or so. I feel like we've followed similar arcs in this world. And she has... oh, shit, you're watching. Well, God damn it, now I gotta pretend I didn't say any of that. I feel that we've walked such similar paths and come out, different but also similarly as people along the way. And when we don't fully intersect on things, like if there's something cool that she knows about that I don't, or vice versa, I feel like the other one often ends up enjoying it. And that's really neat too. And I've been sitting on this package for a couple of weeks, but I wanted to get a chance to hype this store. Now, Madeline, funds from sales of your products are they still going to help your girlfriend? Oh my goodness! Oh my god! So I love this. First of all, I got a mountain goats bag in here. I'm assuming this is a birthday gift rather than this is not part of the regular Perform Hexes store, but that's really sweet all the same. I love this. That's a way of life right there. And Olav, maybe you should play White Boy Scream for your mom. Yeah, that's amazing. And I'm glad you're going to see opera. Yeah. So I've got so many different soaps in here, and I need to be careful with them because I don't want them to like melt all over each other or me. The fact that they've survived the heat though so far, it's a good sign. So this one, I don't know what this is. Is this lunar strain? Because of course my first impulse is to think moon shield, which, same energy. So we got moon soap. We got these very heavy metal inspired soaps from San Antonio, Texas. Uh, oh my god, they all smell amazing. I don't even know what this one's theme is. But it looks like a hell donut or like some really cool fucking rock. And if you know me, I sincerely, unironically, really love cool rocks. So it's not a joke. Oh my god! Look at this. I feel like I'm like the Bath and Body Works over here. I'm just like balancing all these soaps on my hand. Uh, there used to be this candle store in the mall. Maybe it still is. I just don't live in the town I grew up in anymore. Called Illuminations. And oh, have we melted a little? No, we're just responding to the touch of a hand. I am gonna set those down to make this easier. There we go. I feel like I used to just spend a lot of time in that candle shop because the lighting in there was so goth, and this is giving me flashbacks. And hell yeah, trans rights soap. We love it. I'm assuming that's what that is. If not, it's just a sick rock formation. But trans rights, fuck you if you're not on board. I don't want you here. Like dead ass, 100%. No joking. If you're bigoted or on some MRA ass turf shit, you can be gone. Oh, that one smells especially good. And again, I don't know what the names of these are, but if you go look at her store, you can find out more about these. And I'm going to dust that good smelling little soap bits off my hand. Form X's. We're going to pull up the Instagram because I feel like the Instagram is the best place to order from. And yeah, so from what I've gathered, looking at this right away, it does look, yeah, and the soap is called Trans Rights. Hell yeah. And the other one was Lunar Strain. The reddish one, is Blood Incantation. And the last one I looked up is Ensorcelor. Oh, and the one I called like a Hell Donut is Circle of Salt. So, all metal as fuck. Go to instagram.com/performhexes. You can order yours. And until the goal is met, all of the money raised is going to fund top surgery for Mia, who is Madeline's partner and is an absolute sweetheart, wonderful person. I love them both, and also you get cool fucking soap out of it. So even if you're just being selfish, order yourself some soap and follow Perform Hexes on Instagram. You can get like some sick ass body cleaning products in life. It's all vegan, it's mostly organic, and it's all metal and queer, and that's how we like our world, right? That's how I like my world. That's how I like my friends. Yeah, fucking rules. Perform X's. My hands are gonna smell amazing for the rest of the day now. Thank you, Madeline. You've made me so blessed. I was blessed before because I'm so happy to be your friend. But that fucking rules. And we're gonna follow that up with in proper cult fashion here. I have not one but two packages because, of course, they couldn't just. Maybe I just showed the world my address. Whatever. From Grindstone Records because they like dropped a tape like a day or two after they dropped another tape, and so I couldn't just get them both at once. But as you know, I love Grindstone and I don't care. I had to have these, all of them. If you don't know what Grindstone is, it's the label that is most known for being the home of Old Nick, who is a very popular in a very small community artist, making really, really cool, weird outsider black metal. It sounds like it came from the inside of like a Carnival Funhouse or Sega Genesis or something, but also it's really, truly incredible black metal at the same time. And I love that it's both. It feels like a love letter and a parody of black metal all at the same time, and that makes me really happy because that's how I feel about that music. It's you know almost certainly my favorite music, but also it's ridiculous, and I think it's good to acknowledge how silly it is, because that's half the fun is the pageantry, right? Olav, you're 100,000 in debt. Well, I'm not going to tell you how to live your life. What I would tell you is that I hope that 100,000 in debt is going to be paid off by what you're studying. And if not, I hope that you enjoy what you're studying enough to make it worth 100,000. But don't spend less money on vinyl. I don't. I mean, not that I think you should be a reckless fool, but don't stop living your life just because of the constraints that are put on you socially by greater forces like educational institutions and all that. Because really, like, life is meant to be lived and enjoyed. I say as static plays behind me. And I think there's a balance to strike. Get yourself a record every now and then. I live on a fixed income. I'm disabled, and I still I've got beer. I don't have a lot of it. I don't drink often, but I bought this 6-pack maybe 10 days ago. This is my fourth beer from it. You know, I have a little fun, and I'm a little cautious, and I feel like I balance both. Yeah, no, I understand that. I figured that you were being a little silly, but also I truly believe that you should do both. You should be practical, but also have fun. Chick Nugs, you still digging this? This still your thing? I feel like it is. Not trying to call you out. I realize I could just harass you some other time directly, but you know. So, the tapes that came in today, hell yeah, from Grimestone. Well, the tapes that were opening today from Grimestone. I figured you're always creeping. Fern Treader, underrated project. It's one of the older ones on the label, though. Really cool shit. Let's drop the link. Fern Treader. Oh yeah. You told me about that store. You excited to go? I would be. I love going to a new record store. Okay, and then this one is the one I'm the most excited about. This is Lace Shawl, The Secret Botanist. Incredible. It's just one song. It's like 15 minutes long. Incredible, beautiful, anthemic black metal. I'll just play this tape next, probably. It's fucking great. Seriously, I love it, and I think you will too. Oh shit! Oh, that's sweet. And so I guess those two. Maybe I didn't order things separately. You may recall I had an Old Nick tape show up, and the tape didn't actually play. They sent me a free replacement, which is awfully sweet. I just assumed they had sold out or something, so I didn't even bother. And I told them to just, consider it a donation. But that's really sweet. More evidence of why Grimestone is a label with glorious sense of integrity and quality. Love you. You're my friend. Whether or not you want to be my friend, you're my friend now. Stuck with me. So that was the A side of the Bakanawa tape. You know what? I'm feeling it. But we're gonna keep playing White Boy Scream. We're gonna play the whole fucking tape. I've spent years, almost 9 years next month, 9 years next month, doing black metal and brews, and for a while it was just extreme metal. I feel we've all grown together. You can enjoy a little more of this. I understand what that's like. When I was a teenager, I had a record store where I would go to the same store all the time because there weren't a lot of options, and the clerks there would guide me, and they came to know what I liked, and I was really into Mr. Bungle in high school. I mean, I still am, but it was new to me when I was 17. And the guys would be like, "How about the Boredoms? Do you know what the Boredoms is?" And I'd say, "No, I have no idea what the Boredoms is." And they'd be like, "Oh, you need to know this." Or, "How about Naked City? Do you know what that is?" And suddenly I was branching out because, and it was new to me. I had no idea. I was just buying these CDs without having any idea what I was getting. Excuse me. But a lot of it ended up becoming artists that I couldn't imagine not knowing now. So that's pretty cool. I think the internet serves a lot of purpose now, where you talk to a friend and they say, "Oh my God, you like this? How about that?" It's the same sort of process. Just the internet was in the dial-up age when I was a teenager, which really isn't even that long ago. It's just we've progressed so rapidly technologically. What a cool world! So I only have 3 packages left. Only 3. Um, these 2 also came from Salo. This is the label. Okay, this is the case where I placed an order and then something else cool went up for pre-order. Not Grimestone. This shows how forgetful I am. So my dear buds, I got to show you these. These came from Hausu Mountain, and look at these cool stickers. So the one says thumbs up, the other one says monster truck. And you think that those are cool stickers, but really, the coolest sticker of all. There's You Rock, which is fine, but Blue Truck. Blue Truck is maybe the coolest sticker I've ever received. It doesn't indicate what kind of truck, just that it is blue. The blue truck has arrived. Listen. White Boy Scream. Oh, look at it. Look at that beautiful face. We love Hausu Mountain. The greatest. Now I have a little Hausu button. I'm going to wear it everywhere. I'm going to ram it through my fucking face so that you can always see how much I love them. I recently joined the Hausu Mountain Discord group, and I feel like I've entered like a place of forbidden knowledge where I'm watching all the artists on the label sharing their gear tips with each other. And I mean, it's not like it's a private thing. You could join too if you wanted to. But I don't know how anything works. I barely know how the English language works. I definitely don't understand synthesizers or musical equipment. And it's like you stepped into the wizard's lair and you're watching them talk about how to cast a fucking spell, and you can't cast a spell. But it's kind of cool too. So I'm going to open both packages before I show you what I got, since they're both from the same source anyway. Oh, look at this. Thank you, Mr. Doug. It was Mr. Doug's birthday yesterday, the day before, recently. Time is a real motherfucker, so I've forgotten if it was one or 2 days ago. But oh boy, look at this! I'm getting all the cool stuff. it's like a sticker, but it's also like a bookmark. God, I love Housemo, Houseu Mountain. Oh, my best buddy is there. Cool. Okay, so now I have, between these two packages, I have 6 cassettes, which is no big deal. Houseu Mountain is one of my favorite record labels in the world. So I'm very happy to have a lot of stuff from them. If I was to downsize, which I do from time to time, I say, oh, I've got a lot of stuff. I should, have a little less stuff. Theirs are some of the tapes that I would not remove because I really, really love them. They mean a lot to me, and they're unlike anything else. The artists that they choose to work with are unique. Oh. Throwing me some extras, buddies. I think, did I order all this? It wouldn't be unlike me to somehow, I'll just say, in my younger years, I used to get drunk and order tapes, but I don't do that anymore. I think that they gave me some gifts. Thank you. Oh, I love you. Oh. So, my hands are large, but this may still be tough to do the spread. I'm gonna try and spread them all. There we go. Look at that. You can't tell what they are at all because of the glare. It's great. So many tapes from this label. So I first found them in 2014 because my friend Tanner Garza released a cassette by Tal Sounds. Excuse me. Which was, I think, the final thing he ever released on his label, Bookend Recordings. Tal Sounds is a project of one Natalie Chami, who is a member of the band Goodwill Smith. There are 3 people in Goodwill Smith. The other 2 members of Goodwill Smith run Houseu Mountain. So, of course, I was like, well, what is that? Let me look that up. Goodwill Smith rules. And I kind of fell in love with their label and all its strange mutations. This, you may remember, for about a year, literally maybe 9 months, I tried to start a different website from Black Metal and Brews. And it wasn't wrong of me to try and do, but I didn't do it right. I'm trying to do that again soon, to be fair. But in a better way with outside help. This was one of the only things I reviewed on it. It's called The Secular Arm by Rick Weaver. It's one of the coolest, strangest things I've ever heard. Strong Residents energy without sounding like the Residents, but it just that general family of art, that spiritual feeling that you get. If you don't know the Residents by now, you should. They've been a band since like 1968, and they're still around. I'm seeing them in September, and to me, they're one of the first groups to ever bridge the worlds of experimental and popular music. Much more on the experimental side, to be clear, but instead of trying to make high concept art that was removed from any popular paradigms, like they were not trying to be acknowledged by the world of the classical. The Residents were interested in being just cool fucking garbage wizards. Like, oh yeah, we're going to mine the depths of popular culture and make it gross, weird. Like without the Residents, I don't think we'd have Devo. At least they wouldn't have been what they were. We wouldn't have had Primus. At least they wouldn't have been what they were, etc., etc. A lot of the bands that I love wouldn't be what they are without the Residents. So Rick Weaver, same spirit, love it, incredible. This Bonnie Baxter, Axis. This tape's a couple years old too, but I was watching. Bonnie did a solo set as a. Bonnie Baxter is part of Kill All, is part of Prolapse, and just an absolute sorcerer with the sampler. And I don't understand how any of this equipment works, so don't ask me to tell you beyond that. But I was watching this video of Bonnie doing a Kill Altars set as a passenger in a car. And it was just the most chaotic thing. It was like, dude, I want to be in that car. They could drive me anywhere. I think it was driven and filmed by her life partner. I would love to have been in the backseat of that car, just cruising and grooving. And somebody posted a link to this as kind of like a sample of what her music is like. And even though I'd heard it, I was like, oh man, I realized I don't have this, and I should have this because it's amazing. And so now I have this, and it's really hard to show you the art because it's dark and my room is dark, and you know how that works. Look at that. That's so sick. What kind of terrifying bird angel are you? I don't know, but I'm afraid of you and I love you. Yeah. Axis by Bonnie Baxter. Easy to find on the House Who Bandcamp. The inner art you can see more easily, and that's cool too. Look at that. That looks so beautiful and gross. We love that. Beautiful and gross. As it should be. My favorite. Yeah. Really cool. And, I'm filling in the gaps from a couple years ago when this came out when I was in the hospital, dying of stomach. And now my stomach didn't let me die, so now I can catch up. Anyway, that rules. And speaking of sick-ass Bonnie Baxter music, Prolapse, without the extra E, just, this is called Estival Growth. It came out on the summer solstice. Solstice? Equinox? Solstice. Prolapse is making an album every solstice and equinox in 2021. That means we have two of them so far. I only have one of them on tape because I'm not good. I'm bad. I'm shameful. I'm going to hell. So this is a 2-hour long cassette. 2 hours every 3 months, which means that by the end of this year, there will be 8 hours of music from Prolapse. It is chaotic, beautiful, ecstatic, horrible dance mess. It's, do you want to rave? Do you want to vomit? Do both. Listen to Prolapse. Do you want to see God? Do you want to be killed by the devil? Do both. Listen to Prolapse. It's fucking cool. This one's called Estival Growth. There was like a 2-hour video performance of it on the Hausu Mountain Twitch channel on June 20th to coincide with the release. It was fucking sick. There was all sorts of cool visuals, some of which I can't describe because it transcends the bounds of the human verbal communication. So I will say again, in the language of my people, it was fucking sick. Prolapse. Incredible. And then, similarly, another new Hausu Mountain release, Body Meta. The work is slow. I hate the term free jazz because I don't understand it. I hate any sort of academic musical terminology, but it also fits. It's this band is Greg Fox on drums. You've heard Greg Fox in lots of bands, probably. I don't know what they are. Was XI Greg Fox? Maybe. Yeah, Greg Fox was in that. He was in Liturgy. He's done a lot of stuff. He's an incredible drummer. The other people are people I don't know so well musically, but also they do a great job. It's Sasha Frere Jones and Melvin Gibbs. and Gray McMurray. I watched a live set from a couple of these people jamming with somebody else, and it was amazing. And again, it was on Twitch, and I just felt it clicked with me in a way it hadn't upon my initial listen to the Bandcamp release, and going back after having watched them just like create something spontaneously like that, I really got the feel for this music in a better way. It's really fucking cool. Spontaneous is the best word for it. It's really neat. And I feel like neat is a stupid word, and I shouldn't have said that. But it's beautiful, and it's confusing. But it's confusing in that way where I want to learn more rather than I want to like give up. It's not like math confusing. It's like the mysteries of the universe confusing. Then the two tapes that I don't yet know, although I've heard this one, Mr. Doug. We love you, Mr. Doug. Happy birthday, late buddy. You're so sweet. Mr. Doug. What's this one called? Is it just called Mr. Doug? I don't know. I'll tell you more later. Look at that art. That looks like did Mux make that? Is that some Max art? I bet it is. It's sweet. It's beautiful. Yeah, designed by Max. All tracks are manipulated MIDI files found on the Internet Archive's GeoCities MIDI collection. Look at that. That's cool as hell. Look at this. This is like some Lisa Frank meets clowns in the inside. I love it. I'm here for it. I live for this. Housey Mountain speaks my language. Also, I learned recently that Max from Housey Mountain used to be in a power metal band, which is great because I've been kind of nagging him to start a synth metal band because we had been talking about that band Septic Flesh, if you remember them. And I keep thinking about how sick it would be. As of course, he's already done a fucking cheesy, in a good way, metal band. These people get me, but they're like smarter and harder working than I am. And then this one is Jerry Paper and Andy Boy. I don't know how to pronounce that. Andy Boy? Andy Boy? I don't know. But I bet it's going to rule. Look at this art. It's a Housey Mountain tape. You got two melting people. They're helping each other out, though. They look like they're being real sweet to one another. We love that. We love support. I'm very excited to listen. You folks, your art makes my life a more interesting place. Truly, thank you. I have 2 packages left to open. I'm going to open them in order, largest to smallest. So the largest came from Sweat Band Records out of Hollywood, North Hollywood, specifically California. I didn't realize there was like a North Hollywood as opposed to Hollywood. No, Sweat Band. I have this buddy I've known for a real long time who's a real sweet human being who's doing cool stuff in the world. Again, doing things that I enjoy and admire, but working so much harder and having so much more talent. So I get to be one of those cool, supportive friends that you hear about who just lives to champion what my buddies do. So my friend in question is this really sweet young man named Tommy Meehan. He used to have this band in the Bay Area, the North Bay Area, around where I grew up, called the Broccoli Tacos. Now, I heard stories about them gathering around the broccoli tree and all of that. That's something I've never seen, but I saw them play at the Phoenix Theater in Petaluma, California when I was maybe 18. It was great. I like having a weird time. I feel like they like the Locust and Phantom Ops and stuff as much as I do. They're probably 2 or 3 years older than me, which is a lot when you're a teenager. 2 or 3 years is like an eternity. And I don't mean that in the sense of like I thought these were like such grown-ups, but like, you know, they were more accomplished. They were making music and stuff. Oh my gosh. And sure enough, so the first time I saw the broccoli tacos, they were opening for Nuclear Rabbit. And we have a picture of drawn by Tommy himself of a pumpkin, the pumpkin warrior, wearing a Nuclear Rabbit shirt with a little guar belt. It makes me so happy. So I kind of we went a little crazy here because everything on this label rules. For one, I got the Co-op band entire discography on tape. I have a it's like a floppy disk with a 3-inch CDR of their stuff, but I don't have any way of playing that. The CD or the floppy disk for that matter, but it's a CD. So this is everything Co-op did. Co-op is kind of, again, in that family of like, you know, strange, kind of quirky, charming, like math noise punk, but cute. Very, again, I want to say a lot of it's very locusty, and but not in the derivative sense. Then Chum Out, Death Orb. More super fun from Tommy. Tommy wasn't in Co-op, but one of his bandmates in the Manx was in Co-op, which is how I know Co-op. There's Mystery Scum and the Odyssey of Goo. Now, the Manx is really cool and interesting because, like, they play, like, really chaotic electro grinding punk with folk instruments. They have a banjo or a mandolinjo. I don't know. Gitanjo. I don't know how these things work. I think it's a banjo. I just have a shit memory. But they're cool. They also do have some stuff with that band that was more folky, and it was actually good. And for me to say that, it takes a lot. And I have plenty of friends who I would love and support, and I would not talk up. I have a policy of, even if you're my friend, I won't tell lies about how good your art is. So when I say that's good, I mean it sincerely. I've known Tommy for 16 years, but I also, if Tommy made art that I didn't like, I would just be Tommy's friend as a friend and not as a fan of his music. So please, if you're watching this, know that I'm sincere. I mean, I hope it's clear that I'm always sincere. That wasn't meant to rhyme, damn it. Yeah. So I got a few records because I was just so interested in what they do. So this is a compilation album called Neon Corpse Parade. Now, there's a lot of sick bands on here that I love so much. I don't even know these all. Of course, the Manx is on here. They rule, as I've already said. I got to give a special shout out to Prissy Whip. Prissy Whip is a band that I played with. I not like in the band, but like the band I used to be in, played a show with them. They're one of the coolest bands I've ever seen live. I love them so much. Their singer has a solo project just under her name, Crow Jane, and she's also in that band Egrets on Ergot. Cool stuff. Big love. There's also this band that I'd never heard of before this compilation, but I really like their song. They're called Cunts. I know. The song is called The Nail, and the video for it came out like during the quarantine, and dudes just like, you know, like outside, like in you know, streets of LA, I think below an underpass, not in the way of like that Gulch show I was seeing, but just like in an open place, just screaming about dying alone. It's so dark and so punk. I fucking love it. It's great. And I don't even know half these other bands, but they got great names, and I'm excited. Melted Bodies is cool too. I think Melted Bodies record is part of what I ordered, in fact. Love them a lot. Took a minute for it to grow on me, which is sometimes the best art, to be fair. Very quirky. I saw some people likening it to the Dead Kennedys, and I saw other people likening it to System of a Down, and I would disagree with both, but I also see where people are coming from, if that makes any sense at all. I just like weird rock. They are a weird rock band. Also, there's a band on here called Butthole University. Come on, this rules. Like if you were ever into silly, gross, fun stuff, then it's for you. This one, I didn't. And this is what happens when you order a bunch of stuff from your old friends' record labels. They throw in extras. This has actually been in my Bandcamp wish list, but I didn't. This is called an anemometer, an affordable paradigm, like an anemone. Anemone. Now this is the collector recordings of a friend of theirs who actually passed away. And it's really, really beautiful, interesting kind of like video game music sort of stuff. Look at that art. That's really cool. It's in loving memory of Damian Thompson. Sometimes doing the best you can is all that needs to be done. That's really beautiful. Thank you for sending this to me. I'm going to sing the gospel of your buddy Damian, even though I did not know him myself. Because I really, really like the music that he made. Let's put on another tape. I'm sorry. We're going to listen to Korean Jade. My friend Chris makes Korean Jade. This tape, I've probably even played it on here before. I don't know. I just grabbed it fast, okay? It's called like Dye Washed Eye. D-Y-E, Dye. Dye Washed Eye. Jesus Christ. You're making tongue twisters for me. I'm not even feeling alcohol because I've been nursing one beer over the course of over an hour, but it's still hard to say that. Die, wash, die. Anyways, I'm putting on Korean Jade. It's beautiful. And I got this. Look at this oozy little Manx album, Malibu Slime. It rules. It's gross. They're chaotic. They're punk. They sound like electronics melting. I think they've got some friends whose names you've heard show up to guest on songs, but you shouldn't be getting it for the guest spots. You should get it because it rules. Again, I'm not going to tell you who does guest stuff on the album because that's not what we're here for. What I will do is I'll link you to the Bandcamp, though, because you need that. Olaf, that rules. Thank you. That's the way to do it. Check out the cool music. So, Malibu Slime 2019. Everything on the Manx's Bandcamp rules. Everything on Sweatband that I've heard so far rules. This is another one I don't know, but I'm excited. Super Horse Lords 2 Turbo. Dad Come. I'm trying to read the name of this. Duke Stamina. I don't even know what this is. I'm so excited. It looks cool as hell. Like, I guarantee that like anything else these guys do, this is like for like true oddballs only. And I'm an oddball. So I will cherish this. And I'll let you guys know what I think about it. You guys being you and the label. And then finally, we have here the Melted Bodies album. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself. I already described them to you, but I think that you will love them. They're really cool. We're gonna drop that little linky. I know that I started getting lazy about dropping links to every single thing here, but there's so much stuff, you know? Look at that. So you will enjoy it. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy Melted Bodies. Have a beer, why don't you? If you drink. If you don't have a beer, that's a bad idea. Don't start now. And I have one last package. Jeez. I started setting things on top of the package. Sorry. Oh gosh. So this one last package came from Michigan. It's heavy. It's really heavy. It's from a store called Dominion of Light. This is going to be the hardest one for me to open somehow too. Watch. Because it's well packaged. Mind you, that's not a complaint. We love a well secured piece of mail. Thank you for not letting your mail to me get damaged. Thank you for showing such care. In 20 minutes, I'll have this open, and I can show you what's inside it. I know what's inside it, and maybe one or two of you watching has an idea if you know what Dominion of Light is. If not, you can just wait a minute, and it'll be great. Olaf, you're young. The struggle's only going to get worse as you get older. But I appreciate your self-control. Oh, yeah. Love those bubbly sounds. It's fucking sick. I gotta stop saying that. I'm saying it as a joke, but I realize what's going to happen is I'm going to become that person who's unironically calling everything sick, brah. Okay, so I think I got this open enough. I do. So Dominion of Light. Handmade collages. Hand-poured soy candles. Dreams over coffee. There's all that contact info. So if you've ever wanted a cool candle, this is a store to check out. Part of the reason I'm playing this tape is because there's a Korean jade themed candle, and you know I had to have it. So this candle is called Dial This Number, and its description is evaporation, preservation, devotion, perfection. Rain on the windshield and static on the radio. Too soft hand on too smooth face, eyes on the road. The scent is matcha, ozone, sugar, skin, plastic. We're gonna find out what that smells like in a second here. It's in tissue paper here. Oh wow, that's beautiful. That's truly beautiful. Oh, that smells so good. Oh, that's really truly nice. I didn't even know what this was going to smell like when I got it. I wanted to get it because it's, themed after, a musical project I love. Wow, that smells really good. And of course, since I was already in for one, I committed to two. This one is not a Korean jade candle. This one is called World Through Hole. And it says, a brass rod runs a planet end through end, a watchful eye, library fire, breeze through window, beyond each hole gears turn. And the scent is sea salt, tangerine, cedar, and myrrh. I'm having a very, I'm about ready to make my pivot to home goods influencer at this point. Shit. This is the second time I've had this happen today. Hi, Chris. Glad you're here to see me sniffing your candle. So, World Through Hole. Cool art. I don't know who that is or what it's supposed to be. But oh my god, again, that smells amazing. I love a bougie scent. These aren't necessarily bougie, I'm just being a little jerk now that I know Chris is watching. But yeah, that smells beautiful. I'm so happy to have that. So that is all of the mail. I literally just spent 90 minutes opening mail. I would have gone faster, obviously, if I wasn't on YouTube and I didn't have to explain it, but oh my fucking god. Hi. Okay. So I've finished my beer. We're listening to Korean Jade's Die Wash Die tape. How are you all doing? Do we want to go longer? You guys want to hang a little more? What's good with you? What's... Oh, geez, it sounds like they're starting the explosions outside. Love it and all, but oh, Christ, man. I'm going to close all these extra tabs I had for Bandcamp windows. I don't really know if I need an extra beer or anything, so maybe we'll keep it at that, huh? Unless somebody wants to share something, you wanna pour your life out on the internet. I'm tired of sharing mine. Remember last year when I was a total wreck and I was just being like honest about it on the internet? That was embarrassing. Okay, well, you just got here. Welcome. It's good to have you. I literally opened 13 packages before that candle, Chris. So I like every one of these tapes is a tape I got today in the mail. I got some tapes today. I don't know how many tapes that was. How many tapes? Are there any that I'm missing? Okay. Oh yeah, there's a couple back here. 26 tapes today. 26 tapes. Plus a bunch of soap, those candles, and about 5 records. That's a good day, right? That's a nice day. I like getting these things in the mail. And it's cool because I know some people collect things just to post them on the internet. I'm going to actually listen to all of these. So it is a hefty stack. I mean, also it's over a month of mail. It was not like that all came in at once. I'm and a handful of those were birthday gifts, etc. Doing my regular job. That rules. Studying for a record shop. That's gonna be cool. man, working. I miss. It sounds really foolish, but I actually miss working. All right. Oh, let's play the B side of this, and I guess since Chris couldn't be bothered to show up early enough, I'll get an extra beer. I'll be right back. Actually, no, I don't want to drink more. I'm not gonna have an extra beer. I'm sorry. I will, however, grab my water. All right. Oh, and in case you're wondering, my beautiful shirt today is from Chat Pile, the most wonderful band. I bet it would be so nice to see Chat Pile play a live concert. It would be so beautiful. I could learn. I bet they would teach me things. I feel like they have dark knowledge into the human condition, deconstructing the ego and the id. I don't even know what that means. Chat Pile does. They'll leave my body in a fucking drainage ditch because I will grow too wise to continue living in society. Boy, I'm gonna have so much cleanup to do when I'm done today. This fucking rules. So happy to have all this junk to put away. Don't you love it? Oh, dude. That's a good thing. Prolapse is great. You should. They will enjoy it. I mean, it's chaotic music. You can have a beer and talk about tapes anytime. I'm still probably winding down after this tape's over because I need to have dinner and shit. And I've been at this almost 2 hours. But tell me about tapes. You get some new tapes, Chris? Also, Olav. Yeah, I mean that's prolapse means prolapse in English too. It's just they spelled it differently. Make it a private playlist then. Make it for your own enrichment, and figure it out as you go. You don't have to share that with anybody. Oh yeah, that's the move. That groove there, taking it away so fast, Chris. See how this works. Gonna have a small handful of a snack. I've heard good things. I still haven't heard that. Olav, yes, but not in a while. I should revisit that. I do listen to almost everything that anybody sends me. I'm just forgetful. Songs get shorter and shorter. That's a good thing. They either need to become dangerously long or painfully short. Once again, I'm eating Teddy Grahams on the internet. They're good for you. They're vegan. And they got a bear on the box. The bear is... Look. Does this look like someone who would steer you wrong? I don't think so. Why? Well, that's sick. Thanks, Chris. The bear teaches you stuff too. Where does the water go? Even until I've run out of good ideas on how to use the internet, YouTube. I'm literally showing you children's puzzles from the back of a box of children's snacks. All right, you can join, but when this tape's over, we're done. I've got to make dinner. Okay. There you go. Send you an email, Chris. You can look at it and do whatever you'd like. I'm so tired today. Yeah, I know it gives us 5 minutes. I don't have much time. Usually I have a second coffee midday, and I didn't have a second coffee. And see, Olaf's going to bed. Good night, Olaf. Thank you for being here, dude. You are a champion. A true devoted warrior. Cheers. There's water in here, but still cheers. What a day. It is so hot in my room. It's not even that hot, but it's so hot. Humidity is my enemy. I'm gonna like fall asleep, I'm gonna be like, not really. But, I wish you could all really hear the words that are being spoken. Chris is getting a beer right in time for me to turn this off. I should turn this off before Chris gets back with the beer. So nice. Hold on. It's not going to let you make sound because this is loud.
My shirt looks purple.
There we go. Now it'll do it. It only lets one sound source cut through it once for some reason.
Hold on, it looks purple.
Your shirt is purple.
I had your stream going on the desktop too. It's freaking me out. There's like a delay on it.
That's great.
Hold on.
Is your shirt not purple?
It's not purple, it's black.
Your shirt is purple. No, it's great.
Dude, look at this. Look how purple it is. I swear to God, it's like jet fucking black. Like,
no, that's
not even faded.
Your shirt is purple. Oh, it's so good. Such a good look. It's a good look for you, dude. Don't knock it. You're rocking it.
Yeah, got those Barney vibes, you know.
Yeah, okay, I will grab my purple jacket. I don't even give a shit, dude. Purple's a great color.
You'll be purple with me?
Yeah, of course. Give me 2 seconds. Here, it's.
Right. I'll pour my beer.
I'm about to put this on over a long sleeve shirt, dude. I don't care. Oh Christ! It's starting. There, look. I don't
All
even.
right, thanks for being purple with me, Ben. I'll get my webcam worked out for the next one.
No, it doesn't matter. It's a good look. It's a good color. There you go.
Oh, I remember I used like a webcam program last time
Did you?
to stop. Like I put like a filter on that actually made my clothes look black.
You're that committed, huh?
Yeah, hold on.
I wouldn't care.
Make it happen again. Hey, I was gonna ask you, did you get my new tape, or do you still need one?
I haven't got it yet. I'm gonna get it, but don't
No,
give it.
no, I'm gonna send you one.
Okay, because I got one of my friends to use the download codes too that you shared because they're good.
Oh, that's cool. No, he gave me like 15 or 16 artist copies. I have no use for that many of them, so
Okay.
believe me.
Can I have 5?
Yeah, you
No.
can.
No,
You
don't send me multiple tapes.
You probably have more friends that you could actually give those to.
I know like 2 people out here that would like to have them, but honestly, I don't even know if they all have tape players.
Yeah.
So, but everybody has a digital or a wave. God, it's so fucking hot wearing this thing. So you said you had new. What was that?
I appreciate you doing it.
Yeah, it's my purple jacket.
But yeah, I have some recent purchases.
Yeah, show them. Tell them. Yeah, Alberic and Final.
Yeah, it's good. It's just good ambient kind of stuff. And I haven't listened to this one yet, but I did get the Controlled Opposition tape that Shay put out on No Coast, No Hope.
Obviously, the No Coast stuff is dear to me. I keep these like behind me.
Yeah. He had to have the last song on that comp track he gave me because he made the title so goddamn long. Do you remember that?
Oh God, was it one of his Heart of Palm things or?
Yeah, it was a Heart of Palm track, and I had to make it last because I was like, dude, it looks so goofy anywhere else in the track list.
No, but it's
like, nobody like loses interest before they get to my song. I was like, it's a comp, dude.
Heart of Palm is amazing too.
Yeah,
I love what he does.
Yeah, that's my favorite. Where is that? Oh shit. Okay. I was looking for my copy of that comp so I could read that ridiculous song title.
Love Manual Volume 2.
Yeah, the second one. You don't have it, do you? Nearby?
Not. I mean, dude, I have too many cassettes. I have no idea where it is. But I have it. But
I don't know if there's even anyone still in here, but I will say my good buddy Julian, and he's having a baby soon, so maybe he just doesn't have room for a lot of these oversized vinyl cases. But I made a special edition of that comp, Love Manual Volume 2, and it sold like really fast.
I remember.
But he's selling the special edition one on Discogs for like $15. So
that's not a bad deal.
It's on Discogs, and your money is going to a very good dude. So
it's helping him have a baby. He can't have the baby unless he makes $15.
You know Julian, right? He does Madriguera.
No, I mean I've got things from the label before, but I do not know him.
Oh yeah, he's a really nice guy. He rolled through Austin once before. Had a few beers.
He's put out some of your tapes, yeah, or just distro.
He put out one of my tapes.
That's what I thought. No, I like that label. I like what he does.
Yeah, he stopped doing the label, but he still does the distro.
That's shameful. Well, never mind.
Doing mine too, like a dumbass. So
fuck that guy. Yeah. So what else is what other new tapes do you have? What do you want to tell the world about?
I also got. I haven't listened to this one either because it just showed up like 2 days ago. But I got this from Cloister. I got the new Subclinic tape.
That's a classic. I mean, the act is the not. The,
Yeah,
I mean,
no, he's still putting out new stuff. So
yeah.
yeah, just like medical theme, just like super, just dark ambient, but like it still like moves and around enough that it's interesting. So love
Yeah.
Subclinic.
It's one of those things where it's like I file it mentally under Death Industrial, even though it's kind of more ambient.
Yeah, yeah. I always kind of like put him in the same conversation as like Lustmord and stuff.
Mm-hmm. I think,
And then I got this is you're gonna see how big my heart is, Ben.
What's this?
So a long time ago, I was talking to this person on Instagram, and I don't even remember who they are now at this point. It was so long ago, but they were a huge fan of Herocrat. You know that? Yeah.
That's like somebody I know in the real world. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Because he's a Portland guy, right?
Yeah. No, I used to work at the donut shop up the block from him, and I would trade him vegan donuts for food from the vegan cafe he worked at.
Oh, that's awesome.
So I'd get like a sick salad, and he'd get donuts because I was sick of eating donuts, and he was sick of eating salad. You know.
I mean, it sounds like the greatest trade ever.
It was. I mean, also, he's just a nice guy, a really nice person, a good person.
Really nice guy. Yeah, I've talked to him about other stuff before too. He's a super nice guy. But I was talking to this person who was like, they were like a lot younger than me, and they were just like really into his project. They were like, I have everything he's ever released. Everything he's ever released, I have it. And I don't have this one tape. I don't have his split with Freshwater Girls.
Yeah.
And so I told the dude, I was like, well, I'll put it on my want list on Discogs too. And if I can snag it before somebody else does, I'll just give it to you.
Yeah.
It didn't pop up for like 5 years, but it popped up the other day on Discogs.
Yeah, you don't remember who that person is.
And now I don't remember who they are, but if they ever reach out to me again, because I posted that I like got this on Instagram, but if they ever reach out to me again, I did grab this tape for them. If they don't, it's a good tape, and I'll just keep it. But
it was one of the earlier ones he did too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, he DM'd me when he saw that I had it, and he was like, I don't even remember what that sounds like anymore.
No, because that was before he converted to Islam and had the general shift that he's had. That was the one right before the Anna Karenina tape, I think.
Yeah, I think so. He sounds a lot angrier on these earlier ones. He does really cool, like almost Death Industrial style power electronics now.
Yeah, I mean,
his sound is so different from everybody. Like Vietnamization one that he just put out, so awesome. So,
it's great.
I get really excited whenever he puts out anything. So he's getting really good.
Good stuff. He's a good guy. So it makes me happy that you have that.
Hey Ben, you need to eat.
I know. I'm terrible. I didn't really eat lunch.
This is like literally like because the podcast comes out tomorrow, so this is like the last night we could do it and still have it.
You're lazy, procrastinating.
Sarah Beth works nights, and it's just a whole thing, and yeah.
No, I know, and I could do this anytime, but I choose the worst time. But yeah, I'll bother you soon.
Okay. If you're staying up late, I might stream like Cyberpunk later on Twitch.
That's gross. Why would you do that? That sounds sick. Do it. But yeah.
You can do gross things in that game, so.
That's cool. I like that. But thank you for sharing. I've learned something new about tapes today.
I know. Hopefully you and me can do like a double one again sometime.
One of these days.
Purple on it.
What was that?
And I'm not going to be purple on it.
Yeah, you will. You have to be now.
Little bitch. All right, buddy. You have a good night, okay?
You too. Talk to you soon. Hell yeah. Well, thank you all for being here for 2 fucking hours. I opened so much mail. I'm losing my voice because I don't speak out loud anymore. And yeah, I'm trying to organize some interviews soon, but I also forget how to do that. And I feel like today, every angle I set out, like I can see myself a little too well. I feel like even though I haven't gained weight, I feel like I look so much rounder today. So you've had to endure the worst version of me possible. Round, long-winded, opening mail, everything terrible. It's dreadful, truly. So soon everything will be different. It'll be better. I got cool shit coming up soon. There's links to my social media below if you aren't already there, but that's probably how you found this to begin with. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. Yeah, there's a lot of record labels and bands mentioned today. At some point, I might try to compile them in a list of links below, but it may take me a while because there's a lot of stuff that was covered today. But most importantly, if art makes you feel like it's adding something to your life, support it financially if you're capable of, or share links to it on the internet. That's what I do, and it helps me at least. Maybe it helps the artist too. Be good to each other. Be good to yourselves. It's going to be a loud night if you're here in the United States, so find some loud music to drown it out, huh? All right, cheers. Thanks for being here. We'll talk to you soon. I love you. Bye.